Hi, y'all. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. I know y'all like, why she named this Guiltiness? Because that's the song that I'm listening to. But you know how I be resonating. What's up, y'all? What's up, Regina? You said you prayed for a collective tonight. Come on. I heard you. I felt somebody tugging on me. What's up, self-love? What's up, Sarah? You started singing Guiltiness. Guiltiness. Rest on your conscience. Oh, yeah. I love Bob Marley. Did I tell y'all that? I do want to go over this song, though, because, baby, it might resonate. Okay. I feel like this is how I'm gonna be all year. I don't know. I just can't move out of this zone where I'm just like really craving positivity. And it's not that I wasn't before. It's just on a different level now. I feel like I'm back to. It's like I'm back to who I was, but I'm also someone else. And I love her. What's going on? You say you love Bob too? It's almost like having this choice of all of these fancy restaurants. This is how I would look at Bob Marley. And some other musicians too, like Marvin Gaye, like just the greats, right? I look at it as if you have all these fancy restaurants that you could go to, or the person who cooking you love the most. I'm going to the person who I love. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with the home cooked meal. That's what Bob Marley is to me. So, guiltiness pressed on their conscience. I was saying rest on their conscience. Oh yeah, and they live their lives on false pretense every day. These are the big fish who always try to eat down the small fish. But you know what? The small fish wasn't that small, was it? But they only go for the small fish, too. It's almost like that guy who's like abusive to his girlfriend but get his ass whooped by some other guy. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or like, I don't know, the one that picks on the little small fry. They tell you what they would do anything to materialize their every wish. Who is this trash person that we about to talk about tonight? Let's see what's going on. Are we at 40K? Girl, I don't know what's been happening lately, but she has been moving, hasn't she? Hold on, we're gonna celebrate together. Hold up. Are we at 40? What the fuck? Is it there? I ain't looked at my phone in a minute. I've been on the phone with my family today. We're 40. That's crazy. Thank you guys. Why am I tearing up? What the fuck? Stop! I don't like cry. Y'all, we made it to 40K. I remember the first video, I was on the couch. I was on the couch and then 3 of my nails was broken. I think it was like 3 nails that was broken. Wow. I love y'all. God bless y'all, for real. You know, I'm one of God's favorites, so I'm just playing, but for real, I feel like he hears me. Because I do what he tells me to do. So if I'm praying for you, baby, he heard it. And I do pray for y'all. Like, I really... I'm a real softy up underneath it all. Y'all can probably tell though. But I'm very composed most of the time. But it touches me deeply. Like I read a lot of the comments. I see a lot of the stories. I get the emails. Every donation, I'm like, God bless this person exceedingly and abundantly, you know. And I hope that you see that in your life. When I see these comments, I really do send prayers out to y'all. And you know, my voice get real low like this when I'm about to cry, so I'm gonna stop talking now because y'all came here for the reading. Are you gonna drink? Should I drink something? I have some coffee. Y'all know how I like to celebrate though. It ain't drinking, I'll tell you that. But I do like a nice drink. I got a little scotch over there. Maybe we'll take one back together. Y'all want to take one back? She's a spiritual girl, but she's a fun girl. Oh man, I've been in such a good mood, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep pushing this somatic stretching to you guys. The what do they call it? Womb opening or something? Is it womb opening? It's not womb opening. I was just talking to my niece about it. Thank you so much for the $9.99, Sean. God bless you, Sean. Are we starting here? No. We're gonna get started, y'all. Hey, Miss Sassy. Hey, Tad. What is it? I thought that said Taz. Let me switch, because I can't see that good. Hold on, y'all. Have it over here. I know y'all like, what is that wrapped around her waist? Listen, if you're a woman, you need one of these. Okay, this will save your life when your stomach ain't doing what it needs to do. But especially for, I mean, sorry guys, but especially for that time, like you really, it's like a little heating pad. So, what was I talking about? We get 40K. Ain't somebody named Inner Child on here? Look at what came out. It was the first card. He said, put on the right glasses. I needed my reading glasses, Eddie. You my librarian, my sexy librarian. Inner Child. So, what's going on with that? There's a part of you that you need to, like, just let yourself be free. Wait a minute. Thank you for the $19.99, Dasuki. Thank you for all you do. You're gifted in many ways and deserve it. I appreciate y'all. I'm not going to do this tonight. I'm not going to do this tonight. But we're going to do this tonight. I'm very touched. I am. This is... Okay. So there's a side of y'all, right? There's this part of you that has been locked away. Or maybe it was like, it wasn't okay to be this part of you. It wasn't... You had to put a part of you away. And I mean, we all do, right? At some point in our life. But this isn't that time. I'm not telling you to go do nothing crazy. But I am saying that it's time to, like, let that part out. You know what I mean? Almost like your Sasha Fierce or... Like, it's okay to come out and play. That's what it's giving. Like, it's okay to come out and play. Now I'm hearing wild thing. Dun, 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 dun. You make my heart sing. I'm hearing you should let me love you, but also teach me how to love, but also I'm afraid to love you. And I don't know if that's a song, but I know the first two were songs. This could also be what I'm seeing though. It's giving Gemini energy. Thank you, Wind Song. We go get there. We go get there. Hey, Mona Lisa. What's up, Grayson? The other thing that I'm seeing with this though is you could be like one of those people who are, like I said, it's giving Gemini energy because it's like, are you innocent or wild or like like spiritual or religious? It's like you're well-rounded or people are trying to figure out which one you are, and it's like, baby, it's all of it. And maybe that's why somebody's afraid to love you, because you maintain this innocence while having this sense of freedom about you, but you also are grounded in some sort of faith. And that probably confuses the hell out of people. Like people want to put you in a box and they can't. Cause I don't know, I don't know, you may just be amazing like that. It's like, I'm a person, I'm alive, I'm living this life, and this is how I am. Hello. You know, why are they afraid of that? Because you don't wear a mask. You don't. Well, aren't those the people that are the best? You know, it's like, we always like the person who's like bold or funny or, I don't know, it's like they wasn't afraid to say it. Like, we always thinking it, but they said it. Now, I'm not talking about like rude, outrageous, or anything like that, but I'm talking about just real, you know? So somebody's afraid to love you because you're real. Or maybe people are afraid of that. People have a lot of things to say about you. A lot of opinions about you. I don't know why I'm laughing about it. Maybe you don't care. But that's a part of living like authentically. That's a part of that. You may have dealt with a lot of people that tried to oppress you. And then like just tone that down for us. Okay? And turn down for what? We got 174 people in here, 50 likes. We only got 50 likes. Let me see. I want to look up this other song. We'll get 100 likes up in here tonight. Let's get 100 likes. Guiltiness pressed on your conscience. Oh, yes. They got a lot of things to say about you. And they live their life in constant pretense every day. But you don't have a mask on. I'll be scared to love your ass too. Ooh. But you know, they did it. I mean, all of the greats have been crucified in some kind of way. You know, they try to comfort all of them. So, if you have been feeling attacked in any kind of way, even like throughout your life, It means you're doing something right. Like that saying really is true. It means you're doing something. You're making some noise. You're making some waves. And this innocence about you, that part of you that never lost it, maybe you put it away. You put it in the drawer back there. Because you said, oh, hell no, it's ghetto out here. Y'all not finna fuck her up. Or y'all not finna fuck him up any further than, you know what I mean? Because it's like once you touch the stove, okay, it's hot. And that's when you put that innocent side of you somewhere else. And you brought out this other bitch. Okay? You brought out this man that ain't safe. Okay? And something may have been so bad that, I don't know if it was so bad that happened to you, or if it's like your parents instilled this in you, or whoever you had around you growing up instilled something in you, or if it's a combination of things. But your faith, whatever it is that grounds you, because you had to put that side of you away. You had to protect it, but you became someone else to do that. But what keeps it all together is your faith. So some of y'all may have raised yourself. Okay, this is what it's given. It's like, you said, I love your faith and the way you make me feel grounded no matter how big of a train wreck I feel. My life is something. Listen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay, girl. But I'm happy to hear that. And, honey, you always gonna be safe here, because, you know, and somebody said yesterday that my mouth is too honest or something like that. I forgot what she said. But I do care. I do care. I really do care. Okay, thank you, K-Girl, for the 20. God bless you, K-Girl. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get 100 likes. Come on. No, I'm just playing. But I was going to say something in the collective reading the other night, and I said, not yet. And baby, when I tell you, I somehow, you know, when you just like, and some of y'all may have this moment coming up for you soon, or you have a lot of moments like this. Let's get 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know, right? Hey, Krishana. You ever have those moments where you're like, you just know, maybe I shouldn't buy this right now, or maybe I shouldn't do that right now, maybe I should turn this way instead of that way, or something like that. That's how I felt when I was about to get that collective message, because I wrote a lot of things down that morning, and it's just, when you know what you're talking about, you know what you're talking about. So a lot of you need to trust yourself, okay? And I'm preaching to the choir. But that night, I trusted myself, and damn if that shit wasn't on point. So let me see if I can get into this, because being genuine, being a truth teller, a truth seeker, being real is expensive. It comes with a cost. It comes at a cost. You lose, or you just don't even be having sometimes. Friends, family members, for sure. Just all kind of stuff, right? Lovers, you know. We talked about legacy, like how it is that you want to be remembered, and it's the realest. It's people like Bob Marley. And that's not to say Bob Marley never made a mistake in his life. You know what I mean? Because people like to try to pick and prod and find out what's wrong with you if you're living authentically in your truth. Because why you not acting like us? So, a lot of people are attacked for that. But those are the ones that you remember. You remember the legacy. My mother was a puppeteer. Okay? It's not many bitches walking around. I'm sorry. But my mama knew me, honey. My mama knew me, honey. It's not a lot. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember like thinking I ain't never seen another black woman with a Coke bottle body like that looks like her, that is as animated and running around doing puppet shows. You know what I mean? Like it was, but also an artist and a singer and all kind of stuff. But girl, so some of y'all is different, and you better be different. Okay, you better be different. Did he say yay, free English class? What is going on in the comments? Oh, we got 10 more, Latoria. People are going to try to kind of, you know, just bring you down to size, bring you down to a digestible, you know, something that they can digest. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn when and where and how and why throughout this life, but I feel like your faith will show you when and where and how and why. But the point is to not lose that part of yourself, is to know when and where and how and why to be yourself. But it's never to not be yourself. And a lot of people are just not going to understand that. The people can say what they want because God registers what's real. The universe registers what you mean. Okay. I had someone send me a video on basically like what I'm doing being witchcraft. And, you know, people cast spells every day through their thoughts, through their judgment, through the little white lies. Oh, it's just a white lie, you know, through their negative thoughts of even me. And to that, I would say there are those who spread their message in light places, you know, fill in the blank for places of the light, you know what I mean? And that's not to bring down or criticize or anything like that, but just for lack of words I can say, okay? But there are people who spread their message in the light places, and there are those who go and pull people out of the dark. And for a lot of you, you know, like I know that people don't view this as the light, okay? But I think that it can be light or dark anywhere because it's in all of us. And there, you know, this is a secret place that we have that's not so secret anymore. And I don't mind being here because there are more people in the dark that need to be pulled into the light than there are people in the light that's pulling other people to the light. Then Jesus and going to the wilderness, so did Buddha. So it's like, take it how it resonates. You know what I mean? Take life how it resonates for you. I'm hearing, don't forget to dream. Like, don't lose that part of yourself. This world, it's like you can look at it as it sucks, or you can look at it as it's beautiful, or you can look at it as both, because it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, some of y'all are kind of about sex right now, or about your, or maybe somebody's bisexual. Because sexuality fell out like this. It didn't fall out upright or reverse. And I mean, that's the first thing that came to my head. And it's coupled with temptation and victim consciousness. So let's see what's going on. I'm hearing, why am I hearing James Brown? The only part I'm hearing is the wilderness. On that song, this is a man's world. But it don't mean shit, do it? No, I'm just playing. It doesn't mean anything without a woman or a girl. And James Brown was another one. He many mistakes. He made many mistakes, but he was one of the realest. Okay. And what an influence on music. He was, you know, and is. Okay. But he called it, and I feel like somebody's out in the wilderness right now. Maybe even talking about their sexuality. This is somebody who may be very susceptible to temptation. And then they play victim about the things that take place. I think somebody may have forgotten to dream. He said this has been going on for almost 3 years. And I think where you are is you're searching for like this familiarity, but also like discovering like what your purpose is, your dreams. It's like your focus is somewhere else, and I just keep hearing the wilderness. Okay, somebody's in the wilderness and you're trying to figure it out, but you're also kind of searching for that home, that feeling of home. So you may even be calling home, like if you live away, or there's something about phone home, like you may feel like an alien. Oh, now I'm hearing, I'm an alien. I'm an English alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. So y'all may be from New York. You could be in New York and you're like, what the hell am I doing here? Or you could just be foreign to wherever you are. Look at that. Family. I don't know if it's that family's missing or is that you're craving their presence, or I don't know. What is this here? Is this you? What's sabotaging you? Moving on? Or waiting? Or not letting go of something, not letting go of what? Were you even getting paid enough? It's like, was it even, it wasn't fair. I'm hearing, it could have been love, but it's over now. It could have been, nope, it wasn't. No, I'm just playing. Something wasn't. And it's not that it wasn't love, it's that it wasn't, it could have been love, but it's over now. Love just wasn't the feeling that she was talking about in that song. Love. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yes? Okay. I forgot to put my phone on what's the name? Do not disturb. Hold on, let me send a text. So, it wasn't fair. It wasn't reciprocal. Something wasn't balanced in this connection, or whatever dynamic is coming up here. But you may have not or is it you? Oh. Maybe it's them that hasn't let go of you. Where are you when it comes to this? I think you question the validity or the authenticity of something or someone. There could be a lot of unanswered questions. Where are you? Ooh, you don't want to talk about it. This is the Hangman. You're out of it. You're out of the way. You took yourself out of this. You said nobody. That's not true. That might, I found that in some ways that could be good. Because it gives you a chance to look and see, do I even want them? Oh, you are. You are in a different mindset. So someone hasn't let you go, but they also are not invested. They're with other people. And they may be confused at why something didn't actually get off the ground with y'all at the same time. Why are they confused about that? Or they're realizing that something isn't getting off the ground with y'all. And they may feel like they don't have a lot of information or something like that. There's like a big, I'm hearing loss of trust, loss of hope. This person got a lot going on. There's something about 3 people or like a group or some kind of polyamorous. Yeah, these are lovers. I think it's a little bit more simple on your side because all we got is you stepping away from something that made you feel like the 5 of Pentacles. Like a lot was missing from this situation, or like a poverty mindset, or what is the 5 of Pentacles for you? Wow, it's a person. Like what the hell? The King of Cups. I feel like this person loved you. Maybe they didn't. They kept quiet about something though. Like maybe something that never got addressed. How'd you feel about that? That was the problem. I think that was the problem for you. There was something that never got addressed, and for you, that's why it didn't work. You didn't want to work with that. Like something, what was this? The Hierophant in the reverse. Something bad. Perhaps there was no commitment. Like there was no... Could have been something quite unorthodox going on. The Hierophant in the reverse is not good. Okay? Whatever the problem is, like, this is why this didn't work. This could be that you two are just not spiritually aligned with each other. It's like y'all may have a difference of how you view things. Somebody colors inside the lines, somebody colors outside of the lines. This person could be a rebel, or you could be. This person could already be married, or you could be. But, it's definitely the reason why something failed. And whatever this is was never really addressed. And it could have been like that. They felt turned down because of this. Maybe they felt, is that where they were? They may have felt rejected wherever they were. And so they kind of came to you. Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Because I said, how did they feel about this situation? Is that you? It's almost like something about control. They were covering up some feelings that they had about this about their situation. Almost like a grieving state that this person was in. A lot of anxiety. This person has a big fear of rejection. And they hadn't moved on from that. They had moved on from that. So you taking space away from the 5 of Pentacles, because imagine being in a relationship with somebody who's grieving someone else or grieving something else. You're not getting a person. You're not getting the fullness, especially if they weren't committed to you. Like, this person was already with somebody. That's why this didn't work. And if you stepped away from it, Temperance and the Justice card, you did the right thing. Because I'm really seeing right on this side of things. You know what I mean? It's a lot of... I'm hearing if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. But, you know... this could have been an affair, child. And it's like... But those situations never... they don't end well. And this doesn't look like one that did. But I feel like because you became very uninterested, possibly even stopped communicating, or you became very uninterested in the speed that things were moving in this connection, whether you knew that this person was with somebody or not, maybe if shit was taking too long to happen, a commitment or something like that, you became very uninterested in that. He was cheating. It's crazy that this is the person that's playing victim. But I mean, nobody wins in these types of situations, you know. How do you feel? Well, you know, I said it earlier. Sometimes you touch that stove and you're like, ooh, shit. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. I was there was a lot of inconsistencies in this, and that's why that's why it's showing up as the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a lack. It's not 10. 10 of Pentacles is the legacy. It's the commitment that we all talk about. We got 115 like 315 people. It's like 200 off. Y'all like the video? Support the channel. You saw an open door away from the pain, and you walked out of it. That's what this is. But I'm gonna let y'all like the video for a little while, and I'm gonna shuffle these cards. There was a lot of inconsistencies in this connection. Now I'm hearing, we only got one more light. I'm about to go. It's too many of y'all in here. It's making me uncomfortable. It's too many of y'all in here now. Come on. It's a free show. And if you don't like it, leave. I'm very much in that season. You can go. Because we got good stuff going here. We got good stuff going here, and we're gonna get this year right, damn it. But it's very much leave. It's a very much I don't care kind of year. And it could be that way for you too. It's like, baby, because when I did, honey, who do I have to be to get some reciprocity? You know what I mean? And if you notice, you know, people can say what they want to say. People can say what they want to say. But how people think that the bad guy always wins and the good guy loses, or the nice guy finishes last and things like that. It's like you gotta be somewhere. I mean, it's like my theory's still out on that, but I feel like you gotta be somewhere in the middle. I think you gotta keep a good heart, but you need a weapon. You need a weapon in this life, okay? Cause this internet a monster. Oh my God, the internet is a whole nother type of gangster, and I ain't scared of you, okay? But I think that's the part that you need to unleash, is like that. Fuck that scary shit. Because situations like this happen when you get scared. Like, what are you scared of? You're the show. That's what this looks like. You put a lot. Y'all are hard workers. You could be somebody who works with your hands. Like, you know how to put shit together. Whether that's what you do for a living or not. You said, I'm already rich. Who, Robert? Who is Robert? You say you're going to be rich this year? Shoot, let's go. Me too. I like that attitude. All right, we can continue. I ain't gonna badger y'all no more. I feel like this is something you had to work really hard to move past. I'm here with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Some of y'all just on that. It's like I'm hearing left brain. I can't remember the difference, but the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It's like you have a way of channeling your energy. And I feel like it's especially when you get struck. Like when somebody hurts you. Or when life happens. It's like this mental mode that you go into that I just keep picturing a snake shedding its skin, but there's a process that you go into, and there's a choice that you make. And I feel like a lot of times when situations happen in your life and you don't know what to do, you do whatever this is, and it makes you money, or it just does something. It does something for you. It always works out for you, whatever this is. Whether you think it does or not, it does. And it could just be you choosing yourself in those moments. And maybe that's not something that you've always known how to do, or that you've always, you know. It's not that you haven't been another way. It's that you learned a new way to be, if that makes any sense. You say you never lose chasing the bag. There was a time where things was very different, but I just think that you moved on from that because, you know, you really do get to wake up and choose what you want to do, how you're going to go about life. And when I tell, if you outsmarted somebody or if somebody is mad at you, I don't know if you are, why is this person fuming like this? I feel like it's because of the way you switched your focus. Is this your truth? Again, this truth stuff you got going on. You're almost able to kind of like disassociate yourself in order to, it's almost like you pull, when something happens to you, it's like you pull yourself out of it and you go into this observation room where you're, I'm just imagining like you being in this control room of your life and you're watching it play out, but you take yourself out of the equation so you can figure out what to do about your situation. That's what this looks like. You disconnected yourself from your emotions. And you made a choice. Because the truth was, in this situation, it's like this or that. Heartbreak or reciprocity. Heartbreak or painful lesson, or just, you know, build my network. I don't know. It's like one of these looks a lot brighter than the other, though. I think you had to make an executive decision. And this mad energy that I'm picking up on back here is this your energy? It's the difference in how things went. Whatever choice you made may have created a ripple effect with somebody else. And I feel like they're upset with you about that. Almost like getting out of the grips of something. But I don't feel like it was something that I don't think you were thinking, oh, well, I'm going to do this and it's going to go like this for this person. I just think that you made a decision for yourself because of how things were going during that period of your life. Whether it was about the person or not about the person or whatever, I feel like it was a Five of Pentacles type of time. And I don't think that's the type of time that you want to live in. Nobody wants to live in the Five of Pentacles. What's this person's intentions? High Priestess and the Magician in the reverse does not feel good to me for intentions. Ooh. This says trickery, illusions, out of touch. You could be very intuitive, okay? I feel like this is someone... Oy, 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 oy. Thank you so much, Lamborghini. What is that saying? Lamborghini Rosa. I love it. Thank you so much for the $9.99. You said, I almost think he wants to somehow get even. Oh, this is... I don't know if it's that they're used to manipulating, like, the pretty girls or the cute guy. I don't know. This could be somebody who's used to... And it's not that anything's wrong with the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is not the High Priestess. This is different. Okay? Or this person may have wanted to manipulate you, and I'm hoping that's not what it was, but it's like... It's almost like, well, I've only studied up to level 12. Like, I don't know, and then... I don't know if they studied up to this level. Someone said this person uses their head to do things, not necessarily their heart. And this has worked. Someone's... Ooh, is this... What's happening? This is what happened. You started to realize that something wasn't love. Not the kind you were looking for anyway. You knew a betrayal was either coming, would happen, or would continue. And you left. And everything been all right since then. That's why this person's mad. But this is what you would have gotten. And this is how something would have gone. I said, am I single? That's a good question. You said I was manipulated, tricked, and disappointed. Yeah, that's... You usually be in that order. But thank goodness for something that you picked up on. I don't know if you got a reading. If you watched one of the general readings. If you're just naturally intuitive. But at some point, you picked up on something. So why are you having a hard time letting that go? Or I feel like maybe that's why someone is having a hard time letting this go. Because of how things turned out. How things played out for you and how things played out on the other end. But I don't think that has anything to do with something that you made happen. I think that has everything to do with we all wake up and have choices that we can make. And certain choices bring about certain things, you know. Your advice is the star. Continue to rejuvenate yourself. Continue to have hope. Continue to have faith in your dreams. Don't stop dreaming. Enjoy your life. Cross your I's and dot your T's next time around. And, you know, never stop the things that make you you. If somebody meets you and, I don't know, you like having book club or some shit like that, don't stop book club just because somebody comes into your life. Don't stop doing the things that make you you, that make you happy. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't compromise, or how can I say this? I'm not saying that you shouldn't work together once you two come into each other's lives, and you have to make life work together, but it shouldn't strip you of you. You know what I mean? Just to be with someone. That's how you know something probably off about this. Like, be your loving self, but like boundaries. I feel like that's what this is. This is how you're going to create peace in your life. Or continue. You definitely got the right recipe. Like, the things that make up you, it's just what it needs to be. Some of y'all have been through things that let you know that the only way I made it out of that, like, God has to be real if I made it out of that. And some of you may have been through things that you never thought was possible to go through, or you never thought that you would go through something like this. And if that was possible to go through, then imagine what else is possible, like on a more positive side of things. Imagine what else is possible for you. If it's possible that you can come on here and I can tell you stuff that make you feel like I was sitting in your living room listening to the argument between you and your boo thing. Imagine what else is possible. You know what I mean? It's like, a lot of people never thought that something would be possible for them. Don't you always hear celebrities say that? Is this the same? Hold on. Somebody may have not reached out to you because they are... Is this you? Oh, okay. You didn't want to... It's the same story. It's like you did not want to keep taking a risk with something. Something was... I'm just hearing painful. How do you look at this? It's something you're not putting any of your energy into. Like, it's a burnout with this. There's like a very much onward, upward type of energy here. but it is very much associated with a lot of pain that really wore you out and made you look at yourself different. Which I feel like is the lesson from this. And you may not be in the 10 of Pentacles, but you are in the 9. So it's like you're not... You're not without. I don't see any backtracking. This was not a... Like, if you're feeling like this was a big loss, you would have lost so much more. Some of y'all need to be thankful. Some of y'all need to be really thankful. Somebody wants you to open up their heart. It's like that somebody may have wanted to open up your heart either with money, for money. There's something here about money. And let's say you are someone of like affluence, or I don't know, there's something about you and stability. Or maybe you manifest things like easily, like it just seems like things happen for you, or you should, maybe you have this grounded energy. And it's like somebody is looking at you with indifference. And I hate that. I hate that for you, because why? It's like because of the way that things, I don't know, people look, somebody's looking at you, or people look at you with kind of like a disdain or like a jealousy, or I don't really know what this is. It's very catty. It's very, it doesn't make sense. It's hard to explain. So I don't even know if it's coming from a place of like, it's not coming from a place of accuracy. It's not. And this could be a lot of he say, she say about you too. This could be in your workplace. I think that somebody's just having a very bad reaction to whatever has happened between the two of you. What's your advice? You just can't worry about it. You just can't worry about it. It's it's giving relentless. But the Temperance in the reverse, the 7 of Swords, don't worry yourself. I don't feel like this is having... Something's just not your bag. I don't know. Look at what just came out. Date night, sexuality, communicate, compromise, work it out, love spell. I just heard drink your blood. No, I'm not saying, but it's giving like vampire, you know. Is that what this is? It's giving vampire in Brooklyn. Ooh. I used to think he was so fine on that movie. Now I look back like, girl. That could be how y'all feel too. Like, girl, what was I thinking? It's giving fine and toxic. It's like you... Because I vaguely remember that movie, but wasn't he like getting them through sex or something like that? What was the thing? What was the point of that movie? If it's anything like what I'm thinking, you got out of there, babe. You had to get out of that. And they're trying to get another vial of your blood. But you're protected. I think you're honey, God is on this. God is on this. Just be patient. There's a caution sign on this reading. You already know why. You've already been shown. Is the word vampiric that I'm looking for? Let go. There's still somebody else in the picture, or someone else's, or let go. Make room for the new. It's on its way to you now. Maybe this is just a warning that you need to distance yourself. Keep your distance, something like that. Because if you weren't to do that, oh my God, honey, they gonna try to get you pregnant. They gonna try to get your ass pregnant. This could be an earth sign at the bottom of the deck. You ain't going nowhere. This person's like, you ain't going no. I'm gonna make sure I plant your ass next time. Be careful. Just give it some time, baby. Let things flow for a minute. There could be an air sign too. But there's definitely a warning in this reading. Okay. He said they're all about money. Person is a trip. This one right here is a trip. Didn't I say at the beginning of the reading, who are we about to pick up on? This could be someone who, I don't know, it's something about rumors. If your innocence was needing to be proven, it will be. Some of y'all, just flesh and blood treating you like this. Some of y'all, this family that's acting like this. For some of you, you're trying to find that soft place inside of you again. And it's hard to maintain that after you've dealt with so many just things that make you feel unsafe. The inconsistencies, the gaslight, and all this crazy shit, you know. I was listening to Derek Jackson the other night, and you know, I respect the fact that everything with everything that happened, that he's still spreading a message that a lot of people do need to hear. You know what I mean? And who better to tell you about a nigga like that than a nigga like that? You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, you know. People do change and things like that. And sometimes a whole lot of shit gotta happen for a nigga to change. And it is what it is, you know. But he said something that was pretty on point the other night. And he said that softness that you get from a woman is perishable. And I said, ooh, shit, it sure is. Because it's just like, you know, I buy my fruit and I do the little apple cider vinegar and the baking soda and everything. But if I don't do that, that fruit gonna be bad shit. In 2 days in Germany, that fruit gonna go bad immediately. But when I do what I gotta do to keep it, then I get a good week out of it, and I can get about a week of smoothies out of a thing of strawberries, blueberries, whatever, right? maintenance. Okay, whatever a person is doing to get you, they got to do to keep you. It's maintenance. Is it sustainable? You know, you cannot say that you want a person to bring you peace when you don't provide it. Then two things don't go together, and I feel like y'all went through something like that, and you may have been blamed. You know. So think of something that you've been waiting to happen. Think of something, or whatever you're going through in whatever time frame. It's like, I think of a time frame question. Because this is the last deck. So think of a question that you've been wondering, when is this going to happen? And we're going to see what comes out. That's why I know y'all probably hate these cards. Divine timing is at play. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 cards. Within 3 months. Divine timing within 3 months. Springtime. This shit finna happen soon, okay? Bottom of the deck, February. For some of y'all, it already happened. Or it started in February. And I'm gonna pull some fortunes for each of these time frames to close this reading out. I forgot I had coffee. It's too late for the coffee. I'm gonna pull 3 different fortunes for the misplacing these cards. Hold on. What them? Sorry, y'all. But I feel like I need them. I'll lose a whole deck that I just used yesterday. I got them. All right. Here we go. Who got one? He said he's stuck in the line. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have them. And we'll start doing this more because I know y'all be like, when is this shit gonna happen? Okay. So I'm going to see. We're gonna look at divine timing is at play. And I'm gonna start the sign readings tomorrow. The individual sign readings tomorrow. So get, oh, wow. For divine timing is at play. You got, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Ooh, that's on point, right? Because With divine timing at play, that means you need to just be in a good mood until then. Like, you need to conjure up some good energy to support whatever you waiting for in divine timing, right? Joy is the ultimate creator. I'm telling you, you need to be happy for whatever it is that you're trying to see happen. This says, I am the loving energy of the universe. I'm telling you, you're going to have to be on some peace, love, and hair grease type shit for this, whatever it is that you're trying to see play out, right? Stay positive. Don't hang around the negative Nancy and the Debbie Downers and the Daryl Downers. And you don't have time for that. I would even limit what you watching and listening to and things like that if you notice it start putting you in a negative place. Because it's like, is what you praying for more important than that bullshit? Yes. So, I answered the question for you. There's something that you need to really protect your energy while you're waiting for this. And I'm not just saying while you're waiting for this, but like, period. But also while you waiting for this. I like it. Because I feel like with whatever that is, however long it takes depends on you and your attitude and your, you know what I mean, however you feeling about it. How you're moving. It's like, prepare for whatever this is that you're wanting to see happen. Like it's already happening. Ooh, shit. This says, he who does evil is never short of an excuse. They watching. Whatever's going on, somebody's watching you. I don't think that's, maybe that's one of the things you don't need to be focused on, okay? Let's look at within 3 months. Whoa. Within 3 months, oneness is my true nature. For a lot of you, this is like, not even like moving in silence as like a thing, but more so just becoming one with yourself. This says, when I think I've surrendered, surrender more. So you may need to make more room for whatever's coming through in the next 3 months. This says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. It's almost like you have to match the energy of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Like fearlessly, radically. Is that the word I'm looking for? Is that a word? Radically? What else is here for the next 3 months? The winding snake is vile and sleazy. For betrayal, she has a propensity. Now, this could be a feminine energy in your life who's a damn snake, or this could just be energy around you. I don't know why it wants to tell us this, but y'all definitely need to watch who's around you as you are trying to make or see something happen. And I'm not telling you to focus on that or be paranoid about that. I just think it's more so about being aware. Especially people who have not moved on from you, who are still attracted to you, who view you as something that was missed opportunity. Maybe you stopped believing in certain family members, and I don't know, it's something that's happening for you that people have their eye on. And with that, your kindness is what's going to, I don't know, there's something about you pleasantly not, it's like, never mind all of the distractions, all of everything that's not what you're talking about. Because I feel like that's how God gonna do it for you anyway. It's just moving out your way anyway. It says kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Now I'm hearing like meekness, because the meek, it's not that they can't be a monster, you know, it's that they know when, where, and how. Didn't I say something about that earlier? Kindness is a choice. And that's what people need to understand about you too. Is that how you are is how you're choosing to be. Because the choice indicates that there's another way that you could go. Okay, but you're not doing that. And you're gonna attract all kind of things, but I don't see that as being something that you have to worry about. You can be love. You can frolic. You can be your free, whimsical self. I just think that, like I said, you need a weapon. And your weapon is going to be your ability to tap in and out of that energy at will. Knowing when and where and how. And I think that part of you, that innocence, but also that ability to be crazy or something like that, that wild card that came out. And also you grounding that with whatever it is that you believe, like it works for you. Because that faith keeps you from doing something that a lot of people in your position or in the position that you're headed to wouldn't be able to handle. I mean, now I'm hearing, to whom much is given, much is required. It's like there are some people that are in leadership positions that are just not good people. Okay? And you could be coming into a position, or you could be in a position, you could be applying for a position that you're very much qualified for, because not only can you fulfill the role of the position, but you know how to treat people too. Is it at 40? Is it at Spicy? You kidding me? He said, don't let my beast out. And it's very important right now for you to maintain your composure. Now I'm hearing the quote, a composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. So I feel like y'all definitely got some body in your spirit. Like that iron get your mind all the way right. I don't know. Some of y'all kind of crazy. Or some of y'all may come from a different life. Okay, or something. Because I think I picked up on that Cancer read. I was like, some of y'all are kind of crazy. Like, some of y'all came... It's like people see you and they may assume... It's like either somebody has a hard exterior, but they're real soft on the inside, or the other way. I don't know. I just feel like you got both. So, springtime. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Should I do a pick a card? This feels like a pick a card. Hope is the conduit for miracles. In the springtime, you're going to see that. That your faith, I keep hearing your faith has made you whole. Your faith is bringing this in. And whether this is not hanging around certain people, whether this is not hanging out for a few months, whether this is saving your money for a few months, whatever it is that you're trying to see happen, I feel like for some of you, it's all of these answers. Okay, within 3 months, it's still springtime. Divine timing means get happy. Get into the feeling that you're looking for. There we go. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. This is just about getting happy. You have to find the feeling of the thing that you're looking for. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Y'all, I'm going to say it again. Somatic stretching, somatic yoga. It's simple. Something is simple. It's not easy. Especially if you've never consciously done this before. It is like trying to meditate for the first time and you're like, bitch, I'm thinking about all kind of stuff. I done got up and went to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy if you're just starting. This says, help you. I didn't even know I wrote this. I haven't pulled this one out of here probably ever from what I can remember. But this says, help yourself and God will help you. I kid you not. I kid you not. Faith. Faith the size of a mustard seed. Believe in things that are not as though they were. Feel it, smell it. Just try not to look crazy in public, but, you know, like, really get into this because it's going to happen the way that you will it. That's what this looks like. That's what it looks like. If you knew how loved that you actually were, if you knew how important that you were, that you are to, honey, I'm just going to say it, to God. A lot of y'all been doing everything except for praying. A lot of y'all have been, or maybe you've been praying, but you've been doing everything except for sitting your ass down and listening for an answer or something like that. It's one thing to distract yourself with a whole lot of, like, you know, lusty activities. It's another thing to distract yourself by working on yourself while you have already put out to God what it is that you want to see happen. So maybe this is about a different way of distracting yourself, but not so much distracting yourself, but preparing yourself, if that makes sense. Like, help yourself and God will help you. But you gotta meet, reciprocity. You gotta meet me halfway, babe. Like, God is not looking at you any different. I need you to help me help you. And whatever it is that you're wanting to see, it's gonna happen. But you gotta give a little. You know, a lot of people don't make more money because they don't want to invest some money in order to make money. The first thing they think is, oh, I can't do that. I ain't trying to spend no money to make no money. Okay. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, it's something like that. Now, I'm not saying that you should invest in any old thing, honey. Be smart. But with this, whatever this is, you got to give a little. But really, the giving is to yourself. Like, this is all going to be beneficial for you. So this is like when you get tested, when you get tried, and you will. Finding your way back to happy faster. You know what I mean? And just knowing that it's always my mission to bring myself right back to the center. No matter what happens. It says, come to me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Don't panic. Don't get your panties all in the wall. Honey, God's there. He's right there. Wondering why you ain't said nothing to him. That is what's going on. Or wondering why you so busy running around after you already done told me what you wanted. You already told me what you wanted, so just relax, sit back, prepare for what you said that you wanted. I think this turned out nice. I'm actually going to leave you with one last thing. Because you see how we kind of got away from that other negative ass message that was trying to come out. I like that happened because I just feel like you cannot put your focus there right now because it's going to hold up what you're trying to see. More money, more trouble. New levels, new devils. For sure. Oh my God. The message is consistent. Okay. This says, change doesn't require motivation. It requires discipline. Do what I told you to do. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I'm out of it, okay? I love y'all. Thank you for 40,000 of y'all coming up in here trying to see what the hell I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I be ending a lot of the readings like, what was that about? Like, I have to watch it back. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the friendship. I appreciate the viewership. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments, the donations, the subs, the ones of you who check on me, child. Ooh, you should see my face when I be reading these messages. Like, bitch, how did you know I needed you right now? Because we're all human. We're all going through shit. You know what I mean? And you never know how just reaching out and trying to see how somebody doing can really help. Can really help them. So if there's somebody you feel like you get that urge you need to call them, go and call. Even if it turns into an uncomfortable argument. At least you did it. At least you called. There's something that came out of it. No, I'm just playing. But I really do appreciate y'all. And I'm wishing you the best. Seriously. Seriously, God bless each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. It's going to be a great week. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Like, share. Yes, Somatic Tuesdays. I'm finna go do my somatic right now. Okay? Because the way I've been sleeping, I've been knocked the out. Okay? And I need that. I need that sleep that's just like, where am I? Like, when you wake up, like, I fell asleep. Like, I need that kind of sleep right now. And it's been giving that kind of sleep. So y'all check it out. Give yourself 15 minutes to change your life. Okay? Thank me later. I'm just playing. Somatic yoga. Somebody spell somatic. I think soma means the living body. And baby, when I tell you, I have never felt my body living the way that I feel it when I'm doing that. Like, I've been so chill. And I know that I'm hormonal right now, so what the hell? Normally I'm depressed and feeling like the world is over, but this time I'm just like I've done some psychedelics. So, I'm gonna leave it there. TMI. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonates with you. Thank you. Ciao.